All right, here we go. Let's do our makeup together. So my very first step is going to be taking this setting spray, and you can spray it directly on your face. This is going to protect, set, prime, and do all of the things, okay? I love this because it's in a fine mist, and you can go ahead and just spray it directly on your face. I'm going to take these glow drops from Bellame, and I'm going to put a little bit in my finger here, and we're going to put this all over, and it's going to provide a little bit of a sheer. It's going to start evening out some of the skin tones, and it's going to provide an overall glow underneath our makeup. So just take a little bit, and you can see it's just giving this a little bit of a glow. Okay, if you want to go ahead and mattify the shine, just take a little bit of this mattifying primer and just rub that all over. It's going to give you the benefits of having that like glowy sort of a look underneath, which evens out. But what this is going to do is just knock down the shine. This is one of my little secrets. I absolutely love this mattifying primer. It also helps your makeup last even longer throughout the day. But this way you kind of have the best of both worlds. It's so good. Okay, we're going to take our foundation, which is infused with the skincare, and you can literally just tap this all over, or you can apply it with a brush. We're just going to tap it all over like this. This is also buildable, so you can decide that you would like more or less. So you can do a really thin layer like I'm doing here. And I'm kind of like stippling and swiping. It's going to start to provide like a blurred coverage, which is really exciting. It evens out all the skin tones, all by having serums and skincare and everything else inside of your face. You can see it's just starting to overall sort of like level out my skin tone. But on top of it, it's working its magic underneath, which is really exciting. Okay, you can also apply directly like this with the brush. And then you can just take it and you can smooth it out. This is the blush brush that I'm using, and this is one of my favorite brushes from Bellame. And I just kind of use this to do an overall sweep over my entire face. Okay, and I just take whatever is left over and I just kind of travel. This is also going to set amazing, so you're not going to be able to have to worry about it if you're touching your face or it rubbing off on clothes either, which is really great. Like, make sure you're getting this. This is the secret sauce on top of that. Okay, so I'm just putting a little bit darker of a concealer underneath my eye and blending that in. And this is just to get rid of some under eye darkness that I do not want to see. And then I'm going to take my damp perfector sponge. I do have this setting spray sprayed directly on this. Okay, so this isn't just damp with water. And I take it and I put it in the water and I rinse it out. And then I put it back in the water and I rinse it out, and I put it back in the water and I rinse it out. It's going to make it big and bouncy and fluffy. That's the secret, okay? Then you spray the setting spray, and then you come back in and you set your face. And again, can you see? It just makes sure that you don't have too much makeup on. It's not caking like around your nose, around your eyes, around your mouth. And it's giving you a lasting finish literally every step of the way, which is just awesome. All right, we're going to take this darker concealer and we're going to use this like bronzer. So this concealer, which is pretty great, has caffeine in it, which is awesome. So we're just going to kind of put this in. I mean, whose face can't use a little bit of caffeine? So when you're putting it underneath your eyes, it's actually going to really help reduce the puffiness. But there's skincare inside of this, which is actually going to help get rid of the darkness over time. I'll take that any day too. Okay, I'm using that same blush brush. Like I said, it just really works like right in those contours. And we're just doing a little bit of the bronzer. And you're just going to blend that all in. Don't forget your neck. Just like that. Okay, so remember I told you it's buildable coverage. So if you feel like you want more, just come back through and add some more. And then you can come back through with your blush brush. And you can see I really caked it on. I use the word cake lightly, but I'm like making this be like my blush. And then you can just go ahead and you can blend. So I put a little bit on just to provide a little bit of the definition and the coloring, and then I come back through and I'm really going to kind of like add this and kind of spice this up so we can add some definition into my face. I wanted to show you the light way first because some people may not want it to be as dark as I do, but I really liked this airbrushed sort of life to your face. It gives you the warmth, especially in the winter. Like nothing is worse than in the winter when you feel so pale and yucky, am I right? Okay, so I take a little bit on my hand and I'm really gonna define out this jaw area just like this. Just go right up to your ear. And then I'm gonna come back through and I'm gonna drag down. So this is just creating like a shadow. Contouring does not have to be hard. Contouring can be your best friend. It'll be like Spanx for the face. Don't forget to come back. Set all your makeup. This also makes sure you can blur any of the edges. This beauty blender is the secret. So if you're looking for a really good beauty blender, let me know. This one is my favorite hands down, and it's the cheapest one I've ever found. Well, the cheapest one that's good that I've ever found. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows here. And I love this stuff because it is such a perfect match to my eyebrows. I don't want to do a whole lot, but it's just enough to go ahead and frame out your face. And this stuff is going to last all day long. It's so good. There are 3 different colors to choose from. So between the 3, it's going to work whatever your eyebrow or your skin tone is. See, it just starts to like frame your face. Ready for a touch of brightening? Put everything in your T-zone. This is everywhere it's going to bring the light forward and also provide you with a little bit of a lift. These are all the areas that I go ahead and apply. You can kind of fan that out a little bit like that. I do like to take the highlight brush from Bellame when I am applying this, and I'm just kind of dragging that down, sweeping it across and giving a lift like that. And I'm going to go ahead and blend in all of these areas, and it's just going to provide this like very natural glow of brightness right into the center of my face. You can really see it start to like pull together. Don't be afraid to take that brush and go back into your bronzer and really start to chisel out your cheekbone. This is going to give that very soft look where it's going to also make sure that you are defining your cheekbone and giving you that very softness. So you can go over the top. Like I said, all of this is buildable. So you can get exactly the look you want for whatever event or day or random Thursday you want to do. This little palette is so great because this is what you're going to use for your blush and to set everything. Sometimes it's just fun to kind of really play with your makeup. You know what I mean? And again, the secret is blurring in the edges. So don't be afraid to go back in and just really blur those edges. That's the secret of making everything look like so flawless and seamless. This is so great too because this comes with some eyeshadow, which is just perfect. You kind of have everything in one spot, and then everything is setting the foundation and the concealer, which is really nice. I have a hooded eye, so I tend to drag it up like that. And it comes with 4 colors that just work so well together. You can mix and match. You can wear all 4. They're just really great. Don't forget to always drag underneath like this to pull it all together. So this is called the Down to Earth palette, and everything is pulled together. And then it does even have some shimmers, which are really nice too. You can put on the center of your eyelid. Don't forget to put a little bit of the highlight on. Add your mascara. I am obsessed with this lip gloss. It's so pretty. What do you think?